Hey guys, it is Sierra here, and I just came on here because I'm about to do something I have never done, which is like my nighttime skincare routine. And it's just gonna be like a chat video. It's not gonna be anything super I guess educational. It's just me taking off my makeup for the day. It's about to get real messy. This is my little nighttime top thing. I'm probably gonna have water all over this, so please do not judge me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. The first thing I like to do is use a cleansing oil for myself. I have makeup on. I just did a video earlier, but of course this is gonna go everywhere, so I'm just gonna take a little aesthetic wipe, and I'm looking around because as I do this I realize all the things that I forgot, like I don't know, maybe a trash bag, you know, just the basic stuff. But anyway, so how have you guys been? I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I just been really busy. Oh yeah, I'm about to make some crazy faces too, so just accept it. Yeah, I've been really busy with work. And it's peel season, so I've seen a lot of clients, people who really want to change their skin. They want to
frost.
They want to frost. They frosting.
Yeah.
I have a guest in the background. They don't want you to know who they are, so I can't tell you. It's my. You just don't want to be on camera? Okay, it's my sister. She's in the background, and she's here. She's probably gonna commentate all throughout this. Maybe not. I don't know. So the next thing I'm gonna do is a sensitive cleansing oil. I like cleansing oils because they really break down makeup to me. Yeah, I always talk about them. I use them because everything is super waterproof, and yeah, it's no room in there. Really?
There's room.
You made room?
Looker.
Sisters. Anyway, so I have this cleansing oil that I'm going to use. It helps to break down everything. And I'm going to use my hands. Like, what else would I use? Ooh, smells good. A cotton pad? Nah, not for this.
That's not sanitary.
It's not sanitary to use my hands?
Oh, per my esthetician.
What? I never told you that.
I'm not, you know you're my esthetician.
I never... But you can use your hands as long as your hands are clean. Ooh.
Don't have my name.
I'll edit that out. I think I could beep it out when I edit it.
They know who I am.
They know who you are.
If you know her, you know me.
You see her, you see me. Now, this is the stuff that I talked to you guys about. This is the first cleanse. And I'm sure as you could look on my face, you notice that there's still a lot of eyeliner. There's still a lot going on. So you are going to have to cleanse again to get all of that off. Do not think like your cleansing work is done. Please get all your makeup off, all your waterproof. And I'm just using the screen to look and see. Do you take all your makeup off before you go to bed?
Sometimes, depends on how much fun I have to club.
Why ask? Why ask, right?
There's no point in being a lying customer.
A lying customer? I guess. You feel like the truth, as long as you tell the truth, you know? I appreciate your honesty.
That's like...
That's what?
That's like if I go and you're like, yo, I'm gonna put you on this regimen, and then I come back in a month and you like, yo, I see no change, and then all of a sudden you just keep acting. I'm like, yo, I've been doing it. And you're like, there's no way. Her skin looks worse than when I put her on the regimen. Why lie? Yeah.
That's all I say, but you know, when you say that, it's very controversial. All right, so I'm just trying to get the bulk of this off my eye, but I am gonna go in and double cleanse that double cleanse again. If you guys want to know what I'm using, it'll be in the description. I'll put everything in there because it's a tight space, and I feel like if I pick it up and show it to you guys, it may knock everything over, you know, so I can't be full YouTuber on here. I just need to get through. I'm just showing you the process. Or should I, is it process? Process? Process. Yep. Who says process? Is that like a British thing?
Yeah.
That's a British thing.
You like color with the COLOUR.
But you say it the same. It's not like
no, it's color.
Color. What would I do without you?
What would you do?
What would I do?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I question myself. What would I do without you?
Oh, so nice.
I'd play connected dots on my face. And my hair would look way worse.
Look way worse. You figure it out. You figure it out. Like, wow, how much makeup did I put on, dog?
Oh, that's crazy. It was just taking moisturizer.
No, I had on a full face. I had on like a pretty, you know what? Honestly, I enjoy putting on makeup for the videos because I do not wear makeup every day in real life at all. Like between working, wearing a mask, wearing face shields and all that stuff, the most that I even do on my face is my eyebrows. Like I do not wear makeup at all. It is like I want to get up and grab a cleanser, but I don't feel like getting up because I'm gonna knock everything off this tabbouleh. You won't want to grab a cleanser for me, would you?
Where's that?
The one we used in the bathroom.
What do I get?
My love.
I already have that. I want something from that shelf over there. It looks really stocked.
I always.
I had to beg for a cotton pad today. I want something
because some things I need for like supplies.
I'm
like
a customer.
You know, it's like what's that saying? Don't get high off your own supply.
I pay for your supply.
Something like that.
I'm not a bum. You send me invoices. Just when I think it's free.
Stop. Why?
Because this is gonna get us ratings. This is real. This isn't fake.
I'll just use the cleanser I got again.
You don't want to ask me. Give me a couple of days worth or something.
It's done now. I don't
3
need
days.
it. I don't need it.
2.5.
That's my life. I'm always in negotiations.
Whatever. One day.
If I had one wish.
That's salty.
If
That's
you
sweet.
You always.
I'm too over that. Salty is for people 21 and under. Sweet and sour is for people with the Almaretta twist.
If you guys guess who's the oldest.
You.
I said let them guess.
They can't see my face.
But they could guess based on the conversation. God. You having fun?
Why you keep saying my government name?
You're right. I gotta bleep this.
Gosh.
It's hard. I'm not thinking, but I'm pretty sure it's a beep.
You get a beep?
Beep.
No. Little beep.
I could beep you. But do you know how many there are out there?
Was it with a Y or an I?
You could be.
Or an A?
It's a.
It ain't me. It ain't me.
It ain't you.
It ain't me.
Shut it. It ain't me. It ain't you.
Shout out to T-Pain.
Shout out to T-Pain. This was fun. Let's see if next time I could get you in the video. Maybe. Okay, so I finally got everything off with the first two cleanses. All right, so now I'm going to do the next cleanse I'm going to do is and yes, I do this. So people be like, she's just doing this because she's filming this. No, I really do this because you have to get your makeup off. Like, that is just so grody. You have to get your makeup off. So this is what I look like without. What do you mean?
What if I don't get it all off?
That's how bacteria grows, and then you end up with breakouts. And I knew someone who worked nightlife. They worked in a club and they worked at night, and they said they would come in late at night, they'd be dead tired, and they just never took their makeup off. Never. Wow. It wasn't a lie.
They can't never take their makeup off.
Well, you
can't take all of it off, but you taking it off.
She said, okay, all right,
that's nasty.
I'll give it to you. She said that she didn't,
How old was she?
She was in her 20s.
20 what? Late 20s?
Early.
21? Can she drink?
Yes. She worked in a club. And she,
okay, just because you work in a club don't mean you can drink.
She did bottle service.
She's 21 and up? 25 and under?
Yes.
She didn't learn yet.
But she had really bad acne. And she was like, I'm just...
You want to see her makeup. Don't ask... Oh my gosh, that's frustrating. Don't ask me why your skin looks bad when you go see what your makeup on.
But she said, well, really, her boyfriend,
yeah, man.
Her boyfriend got her the facial. So apparently he noticed something was up too. So
yeah, his pillowcases was dirty.
Look, we don't judge on this channel. We're here to help. We're not here to hurt.
That's
okay.
A fact. That's not a judgment.
But it is a fact that if you do not wash your skin on a regular basis, that's no good. I'm rinsing this off. But the skin is clean. See? Bow. That's what you want. You should have nothing on when you dry off, it shouldn't be anything on there. See, the shirt looks a mess, but that's okay. But the skin is clean though, and that's what we want. So I tinted my eyebrows for the fall, y'all. I'm just so happy with this weather. I'm just so content. Like, I'm just glad it's not, blazing hot. I had some AC issues. I was like a whole different person. When I'm too hot, it was a difficult time. Another thing I wanted to, since we're on here just chatting, this is a toner. It has a little bit of glycolic acid in it, so it's an exfoliating toner. It helps to refine the skin, refine the pores, and so this is what I like to do for my skin, because I do have kind of large pores because I'm more oily, and I'm trying to work on that and work on the pigmentation. Like, I have pigmentation here, have some spots here that I'm really trying to get rid of. So yeah. All right, so the next thing is a little treat. I don't have time to do this a lot. I'm gonna move the water out of the way. Woo! I'm okay. So I don't have time to do this a lot, but I like to do some facial massage when I can. I have this little tool here. It is a rose quartz gua sha stone. It came in a set. I got it off of Amazon, but this is like for the people who have smaller faces. I have a bigger one. Either one I can use. I just happen to have this one handy. So I'm just going to use this one with a little bit of facial oil. This is a oil that I made. So I inhale, I swipe. So, being at work after COVID, it has been a bit of a whirlwind a little bit, because people have come back and we're kind of like in somewhat normal. So with this, just FYI, is gua sha. So I do at least 10 strokes, and I try to move it like in the direction of the lymphatic system. So I try to open up the chest, and then I'll work my way. So just a little FYI, if you want a full tutorial, I can do that. But this is what I'm doing. Yeah, so anyway, so we're back at work. Everybody's trying to live their lives, get back to some sort of normal. But I think we've all noticed this whole thing. I read a couple articles about it called the Great Resignation. Because let me tell you, people's out here quitting their jobs like they hit lotto. They are quitting their jobs like they know a secret that we don't know. And it has really caused a lot of stress on the work environment, and it's just been a lot. And I think that's part of why I had to like take a break from videos, is just filling in gaps for people. Then we get new people, we have to train them. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So yeah, and shout out to all the essential workers, people who have had to work straight through and never got a break. Thank you so much, because I was sitting at home, and there were people who couldn't stay at home. So thank you for that. I kind of am losing track of the count, so just all here chatting, having fun, showing you guys my skincare routine and what I do sometimes. This is a Friday night, so I was like, you know what? I filmed one video. Why not film two? Why not do something different? Why not show the people what I'm up to on a Friday night? But I do try to go up on the forehead, because I don't know if y'all can see, I kind of got a big forehead. So when I do the forehead, I go up and up, because I already see it. I have that. Maybe you can't see it, but I have like, do you ever notice I have a deep forehead wrinkle? I don't think is it bad?
When you get mad.
It's just when I get mad, you don't see it no other time?
You like how you said that thing in your neck? I see it in your head. When you get upset and stressed, I see the wrinkle in your head.
I can't be the only one to get this. Does anybody, when they get stressed out, get like
have a vein?
Like, not a vein. I don't get a vein. I get like, my neck will tense up. Like one time I was dealing with a lot, and I woke up the next day and it was like I had that, somebody called it Batman neck. Like, it's just all in one. Like, you can't, it's hard to turn, or I call it car wreck neck, where it's just like, it's so stiff you can't move it. So, okay, don't judge me. But I read that is a real thing. What's the best skincare advice I've ever given you? Yeah, that was, yeah. That was the best.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
It will stay out the sun and get a skincare routine. Like, once you hit about, like, if you are 25 and don't have a daily skincare routine, you don't care about yourself. That probably means you are not doing anything correct. That means you're still clubbing and you fall asleep in your makeup. That means that you probably don't eat right. And that probably means that you're not taking, like, vitamins daily. Like, you're probably not doing regular day-to-day stuff. Like, if you're not taking a multivitamin by 25 and washing your face with a skincare routine, you're too late in the game. It's too late.
I'm not going to say you're too late. I didn't say that.
I am.
But I will say that by 25, there are certain things.
Are you getting regular physicals and pap smears?
I mean, at this point, you have to take care. You have to take, I mean, let's just be G. You have to take care of yourself. You know, this stuff that I'm doing is cool. You want to look your best, but overall, like, we have to take care of our bodies. And it's a struggle, don't get me wrong, because I'm still trying to work out and do all the things that I'm supposed to do, go to bed on time. I'm a night owl. I don't believe nighttime is for sleeping. I feel like I come up with some of my best ideas at night. I have read books at night, written poems at night, everything. I do my soap notes from work at night. I just don't. And then in the morning, I'll sleep. Sometimes, well, I get up because I have to and I have things to do. But if I could, I would sleep all day and stay up all night. Like, I just don't like mornings. I just find them overwhelming because everybody wants to be doing things. Everybody wants to be up and at them. I just find the nighttime so quiet and peaceful. There's less people. It's less engagement. And I like that. But of course, we know the world doesn't work that way. So I have to get on the ball. Just a little water. Just water. All right, so now I have a mask that I am going to use. It's an SD Max mask, and it is, I thought I put it down on the ground, but I guess I didn't. It's the Biotin Radiance mask. It's just super hydrating. Excuse me. I use a lot of things that are kind of drying, so doing something like that once a week is really good for my skin when I can. Yeah, this is about to get real interesting, so yeah, have fun. But this is an inclusive jelly mask, so sometimes, like the oil, I'll leave this oil on because it's very, you know, not hydrating. It moisturizes my skin, and yeah, so I'll leave that on, and then when I do the mask, I'll put it on top. This is my water bottle. I keep this. Sometimes I spray my plants or I just use it for like something that I'm doing now. But it's so cute. It says, it's like just water, but it says like it's a rosé champagne bottle. It's so cute. Anyway. Is that the sound? You're doing the sound for me? Were you shushing me? Oh. We need to do a facial.
Man, this is a long video.
I'm gonna edit it. It won't be this long, but it's okay. First of all, I think this is gonna be fun. This is different from what I normally do. And telling people that they need to take better care of themselves. You know, your advice was a little aggressive. I just want to say
it was real.
It was real. You feel like the kids need to hear it.
Not the kids. At 25, we're not kids.
You said. You said the grown-ups?
Yeah. Like little IG people.
They're saying live your best life. You want to say when was your last physical?
Yeah. What's your blood pressure? What's the systolic?
The what?
Systolic.
The systolic? You okay? You okay?
Are you sponsored?
No, I'm not sponsored, but necessary. Holla at me. I love y'all's products, please.
Yeah, you got the La Roche-Posay in the camera.
La Roche-Posay. I love this. Sarah's Zinc. Matter of fact, we need more of these. I buy 2 cans at a time. This stuff is amazing. It has zinc in it. It's zinc sulfate, so it helps with pores, oil, breakouts. Get you some, a little bit. So this is the mask. It's like a jelly. Typically when I do this on people, they're upside down. So hopefully I won't make too much. I won't.
A mask?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a long video.
It is. It's
I gotta go. I had a full day today.
Okay. Well, I'm editing it. You're not going to.
My name is in here like 1,000 times.
I'm gonna beep it out.
Beep.
That's gonna be so much fun. Cause the people will be like, "Oh, she don't want the person." I always like when I see people bleep, they do that. They don't want they don't want people to know who that person is, so they'll bleep them out. It's like secret. Secrets hurt someone. If you know what show that was in, put it in the comments.
I know.
You know? I know you know, but I want them to say it. They know. If you about that life, you know.
What is your bamboo plan? Is it spreading
yet? No, it's not. I don't know. It looks like it's opening up.
It is. It's opening.
It's opening up. Gotta leave.
Where'd you get this mask from?
Open.
So now you don't know? Okay.
It's SD Max. Shout out to SD Max. They are out here killing the game for masks for estheticians, especially if you are a solo SD and you are looking for good products. Please check out SD Max. I have a bunch of their jelly mask, and I also have, this is a mess, and I also have their sulfur mask. If you have acne, I love it because it's a good treatment. So shout out to SD Max for providing estheticians with quality and affordable, products. I think one of the most annoying things is that, especially after COVID, mind you, if you made it through COVID and your business is still open, kudos to you. And then you go on a website, you're trying to order products, and they're like, 22,000 minimum order, and you're like, where, or even 1,500. I'm like, I'm sorry. I felt like for the time of quarantine, they should have waived that. Just be glad I even want to purchase from you. How about that? Is that enough? Can that be enough? So, I'm off my little rant now. Yeah, this is gonna be a long video. I am covered. And so basically, you leave this on, and it will go like jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Oh, girl, I got an update I gotta tell you, but I'm gonna tell you once the cameras are off. About your friend. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna let this do what it do. I'm gonna take a minute and then I'll be back. All right, now we're back. All right, guys, so I have she's laughing because we were talking and then I just got back into the swing of things. So see, this is jelly now. Jelly belly. Oh man, I don't have any moisturizer. You want to get a moisturizer for me?
What do I get off the cart? We're back at it again.
I need that for what I'm about.
2 to 3 days. What do I get off the cart?
You want the vitamin C eye?
No, I want something better.
I don't have anything.
I want a mask. Either the one you just put on your face or the other one that you use. It's not for your customers only. Don't say it's a special.
Y'all see what I deal with?
Don't say only you can mix it. I read the directions. I seen it on YouTube. I can mix it myself.
See,
frosting like everybody else.
That's what y'all. Okay, so I have to tell y'all this backstory. The reason why she says that frosting, right? One day, me and my sister were my sister and I were watching YouTube videos, and I think, was I in esthetician school?
You were out.
I was out. And pretty much I was just doing research on chemical peels because I think I was about to really start doing it. And it was like in the very beginning of my career. I was like, oh, let me see if people have been doing this on YouTube so I know what to expect. I know, whatever. So was the person doing it a DIY? They was doing a do-it-yourself? So the lady, you go on YouTube, you definitely about to start going down a rabbit hole. And so this lady ordered a TCA pill, which is one of the strongest pills you could get off of Amazon or eBay. It was something like that. And I was watching it and my sister was like, "Ooh, what is going on with her face?" So she put the pill on. She was like red, bliss, like her skin was looking bad. And then as she puts it on, no. She went to somebody. She went to a lady. Cause remember, she was laying. Yes, she did. Cause the lady had a fan. She goes, "Ooh, I'm frosting. I'm frosting. She said, "Ooh, yeah, you frosted. You frosted." So it was funny. It was this black lady. She was laying on the table getting the pill done, and the esthetician had the fan on her. And she was like, "It's a possibility that you might frost." And she was like, "Okay." And she's laying on the table, and as she applies it, now the one she had, it came on a pad. She swiped it, and that was it. She was like, "Ooh, like she could feel the burn." And the lady goes, "Ooh, yeah, you see that? You frosting. You frosting." And my sister was like, "Why does she keep saying she's frosting? Is that a good thing? It's a bad thing?" I said, "Well, it's not necessarily super bad, but it's not great either." And so pretty much the lady got the pill done, and she was looking bad, but by the end of it, she looked really good. My sister said, "Ooh, I want to be frosting." All because of that lady. So anytime she sees products or anything like that, she be like, "Sierra, am I going to be frosting? Am I going to be frosting?" And I be like, "Girl, you going to be frosting."
But I don't be frosting.
Don't do that. Don't say that. You look good. You come out looking. She is so extreme. She be wanting her face to almost fall off. And but she's so extreme. She's those clients
but I'm not gonna tell you the stuff my sister does to her own skin.
I do it to myself.
Yeah, because it's facts.
I do it to myself, so I don't do it. So I learn from it, so I can't do it to anybody else.
Stop.
Because there for a while, I wasn't really working. I didn't have an opportunity to work on a lot of people of color. You can only work on your family members so many times before you get the gist of their skin. So I would do things to myself, and some things were a little excessive. I was walking around looking like a tic-tac-toe board because I had ended up doing a chemical peel and a microderm, thinking I could do both, and I think I went a little too hard. But anyway, yeah, so yeah. So my sister, I did it to myself, right? And I know how to fix it because I'm an esthetician. And so when it came out, everything looked good. And my sister was like, "Oh, your skin looks good. Do that to me." I said, "No, I can't do that to you. It could mess you up." My sister was like, no, I could take it. I could take it. And I'm like, first of all, like, you got to get your skincare routine in order. She's like, "Tell me what to do, and then we could do it." Like, she just wants the extreme. And I just feel like I don't want to subject her to that. But she doesn't care what I say. She wants to do what she wants to do. All right, so the mask is off. Ooh, this mask, it will cling to places, so you gotta make sure it's really off. So you're not gonna get that moisturizer for me? Just if the second you mess it up, you're
a lot. I want that big container that gives me the mask.
You can't have it.
I want to use some of it.
Okay, you can use
it right there. It's white. I mix it together, put it in a little rubber thing, and I put it on my face.
Okay, yeah.
You're lying. You're not gonna give it to me.
I'll give it to you. You can use it. Matter of fact, I'll portion it out. How many uses you want? 3?
Yep.
Okay, I'll portion it out in a bag. It's in the bathroom. It's in the blue container. It's the Fresh.
Okay, I'm done for the video. I knew I'd get something. The Fresh?
Yeah, the Fresh moisturizer. It's in the blue container.
There's nothing in here that says that.
It says Lotus.
Oh, the nighttime.
Yeah. If you don't, just put it right there so you don't get. Thank you.
Anytime. Gotta go. Bye, guys. Take care. Have a good night.
Y'all, this is a long video. Yeah, so I'm finishing it out with a little pre-moisturizer. So yeah, I finished with this moisturizer. I'm gonna feature this in this video because I really like this moisturizer, and like I said, I've been using really drying things, and I just find that it's basic. It's a basic nice nighttime moisturizer, and it works really well for my skin. This is the Lotus Youth Preserve Dream, dang, the name is long. Fresh by Fresh, the Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream Super Lotus Night Recovery. Can we condense that a little bit? But yeah, this is nice. I use this at night a lot of times before I go to bed. But yeah, so like I said, I've been using a lot of drying stuff. I think I'm out, but for old time's sake. I know you're like, we get it. So here we go. Look at that. Look at that. My brows, ooh, glow. Whew, so I needed it. I didn't want to do any extractions because sometimes I don't feel like doing extractions. And when I feel like it, I'll do it. I just didn't want to. For the sake of the video, I had enough going on. And it was just a chill chat video. This video is like almost an hour. But we're going to edit that down. If you stay tuned and you watch this, thank you so much. If you like this little video that I did, I would be more than happy to do these every once in a while. It was a lot of fun. I didn't anticipate my sister was going to be here. So shout outs to her. Yeah, so this is fun. I think I might do this again. Maybe I'll have somebody else talk to me while I do this. So yeah, we could do maybe like, maybe I'll have her come back. I'll do like a Q&A video where she asks the questions and I answer while I'm doing my skincare routine. Yeah, that would be fun. Ooh, ideas. But thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Mwah. Bye.